guided hypnosis to overcome fears of abandonment. Hello, my name is Clear and Peaceful Minds, and this audio track contains a very powerful hypnotic induction and therefore should not be used whilst driving or operating machinery. You should only listen to this when you can be completely relaxed and it is safe for you to relax completely. In a few moments, you will enter a very deep state of hypnosis. However, should an emergency occur, you will immediately awaken and deal with that emergency accordingly. The first thing I'd like you to do is to sit or lie down comfortably with your feet resting on the floor, on the sofa, on the bed, and your hands are resting on your knees or your stomach. So, let's begin. The first thing I'd like you to do is to gently allow your eyes to close. With your eyes closed, I'd like you to notice what's going on behind those closed eyelids. Perhaps it's just a black velvet curtain, or perhaps you can see colors or shapes, or maybe nothing at all. It really doesn't matter as long as you know what's going on. Notice how your muscles are now starting to relax with every breath that you take, and with every breath you can relax deeper and deeper. And I wonder if you've noticed yet how that when you breathe in, you can feel cold air through your nostrils. And as you breathe out, you can feel warm air through your nostrils. As you begin to breathe more deeply now, you'll find yourself relaxing more and more. With every word that I speak, you will find yourself drifting deeper and deeper, and notice now where your hands are resting and how they're feeling. Only you know how they feel. Maybe they feel heavy, or light, or warm, or cold. Only you know that. They are your sensations as you relax more and more. Focus now on this relaxing music and simply allow that music to take you deeper and deeper. With each breath you take, you are relaxing deeper and deeper. As I begin to count now from 1 to 10, you will find yourself relaxing deeper and deeper with every number that I count and every word that I speak. At the same time, you can just let your mind wander, just let it wander. Wherever it chooses to wander, you can let any thoughts come into your mind and just let them disappear again. 1, nice and relaxed. The sound of my voice will keep you safe at all times. 2, going deeper and deeper. You can imagine yourself just drifting deeper and deeper. Nobody wants anything from you now. Nobody needs anything. The only sensations you can experience are pleasant ones. 3, the only thing you'll be interested in now is the warm, comforting sound of my voice, feeling very, very calm now. 4, the sound of my voice will keep you safe at all times. Very peaceful and very, very relaxed as you relax deeper and deeper. 4 is done. And we are now moving on to number 5. A blanket of comfort begins to wrap around you. You can imagine a blanket of comfort wrapping all the way around you, from your head right down to your toes. Just allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper. 6, drifting nice and relaxed. as my voice echoes through the subconscious part of your mind, soothing, comforting, and very, very, very relaxing. 7. The only thing you'll be interested in now is the warm, comforting sound of my voice as you breathe in slowly and deeply. 8. You simply imagine yourself drifting deeper and deeper at the number 8, where the only sensations you can experience are pleasant sensations. You're still breathing deeply, and with every breath you take, you are feeling more and more relaxed. 9, you're very, very peaceful, and you are very, very relaxed. The comforting sound of my voice takes you down to that final next level of peace and tranquility. Feel like what it really feels like now, to feel so very, very calm. 10, you're feeling very calm now, very peaceful, and very, very relaxed. And so you are deeply and comfortably relaxed, and your subconscious mind is at the optimum level of trance to help you to overcome a problem that has been bothering you for a long, long time. And that is your fear of being abandoned. And even though you probably know deep inside that those whom you love are highly unlikely to leave you, the feelings have continued to torment you, which is why you have decided to take action and tackle that fear and any anxieties associated to it once and for all. Now, I would like to explain a little, first of all, about how anxiety works. If you have ever played with a beach ball in a pool, you will know that if you try to push it down under the water, it will simply bob up. Although we know that this happens because the ball is full of air, perhaps you can liken this process to your anxious feelings, and how trying to suppress them does no good at all, because what you really need to do is let every last bit of that air out. It's possible that you have worked through any issues that you have believed were behind your fear of abandonment. However, as you know, that old anxiety remains, and the reason for this is that you still have unresolved issues, which is what we are going to address today, here in the safety of hypnosis, to free you from that anxiety and the fear once and for all. So, if you are ready to work towards your freedom now, come with me on a voyage of discovery into your past. I would like you now to recall the last time you experienced the fear of abandonment, and remember the thoughts that went through your mind. Remember in as much detail as possible where you were, what you were doing, who, if anyone, was with you, if they were going somewhere. Where were they going, and why? Bring the whole situation back into your mind, together with any feelings you experienced at the time. And know that you are safe, here in hypnosis, even though you can sense these thoughts and feelings. They are here to help you. And it can be as though the whole experience is happening to someone else this time. And I will be quiet for a moment to allow this information to flow into your awareness, remembering you are safe. That is good. And now, I want you to hold on to those thoughts and feelings and notice exactly where in the body they are located. Some people notice them in the pit of their stomach. Others might notice them as a constriction in their throat, or as butterflies in their tummy, or they may simply be thoughts going around and around in the head. Whatever and wherever they are, know you are safe now. And just experience them as much as you can in as much detail as possible while I am quiet again for a few seconds, knowing you are completely safe to do so. Now, I want you to use this experience to travel back through time to the very first episode you had of being abandoned, or fearing that you had been, or were about to be, abandoned. The feelings can guide you safely back into your past, perhaps to when you were very small, or maybe not so small, but certainly younger, with less awareness of the world than you have now. And you are drifting back in time, becoming younger, smaller. Even your appearance has changed, although you may only sense subtle differences. But that doesn't matter. All that matters is that you trust in your subconscious mind. Know that you are safe. You are always safe, and your presence here today is proof of that, because whatever happened to you, you survived. Keep traveling back to the source of your fear. And if you are unsure, ask yourself, was this the first time I experienced this fear? Is there anything else? Perhaps you can imagine that first incident as though you are engulfed in a dense layer of mist, perhaps feeling alone, even though in reality there may have been others present. And when you are certain that this is the very first time you experienced your fear, see, sense, hear, or feel your adult self, the person that you are here now in the safety of hypnosis, making its way through that mist, arms spreading and moving the mist away, until all at once you, as the child you are, here in this first experience of abandonment, are face to face with the you that you now are. You as a mature adult who has made their way through the varying stages of life, overcome all sorts of obstacles. You are loved and have been loved. You've lived and are still living. That's right, the wonderful adult that you are now. All these years you have walked hand in hand, and you were never truly alone. You have friends and family who love you. You have people you know, perhaps those that you work with or live near, your teachers, your mentors, maybe even children or other acquaintances. We all live in the center of our own little world. In this capacity, you are no different from anyone else. There have always been others who were there for you, even though some may have had to move on through their own life path. Allow your adult self to offer guidance to your younger self. Feel the reassuring presence, and as the adult you now are, tell your younger self what it needs to know. You are the only one who really knows what your younger self needs. But you have the wisdom and experience. You have lived, and you still live. You exist because you are a survivor, still traveling on your own life path. And I'll be quiet for a moment. In this ensuing silence, reassure your inner child and let it know that you are always here to guide and to help. wherever you go and whatever happens. Now that's good. See yourself now traveling together through your life path, hand in hand, you and your inner child and your adult self, passing through all the experiences you had where you felt that odd, old fear of being abandoned. Smile and wave to those experiences as you pass by. Let them see that you survived. You are still here and you have nothing to fear. Any old worries or fears that you experienced at the time were magnified tenfold. The reason for this is that you are focusing on them too intently. When you change your focus, you can change your feelings. So, look forward now. Look forward to a future where you can be free from unnecessary worry and distracting fears. After all, who knows what adventures are waiting for us just around the corner? Life is a journey that we will travel, never really being certain of the future, but happy to anticipate, enjoy and grasp new opportunities as they arise, to shine, excel, to always expect the best and receive the best wherever we can. And you are taking this journey on your own 2 feet, as is everyone else that you pass by on this path we call life. You are independent and happy to be so. Your self-confidence is increasing as you realize that you don't really need others to walk by your side. You are happy and confident walking your path alone. Of course, it's nice when others walk with you and are with you, but if their path leads them on a different journey, then so be it. You continue on yours and you look forward from now on. So allow your adult self to part from your inner child for now. Know too that you can always be together again should you wish, and your inner child can come forth and allow you to stay and play. You learned a lot from your inner child. You learned how to explore the world, to enjoy the pleasure of discovering new experiences. Of course, there was pain at times. How do you know when times are good if there is nothing to compare it with? But now that you have emotionally grown up, you can take little setbacks that life throws at you, catch them in both hands and throw them back playfully as you look for solutions to help you to find the way forward again. As you know, you always end up on the right path once again, and this helps you to feel better and happier and more in control of your life. Perhaps you can imagine those old fears as bubbles that your child has been blowing, and enjoy popping each one, knowing they will not harm you. They cannot harm you, because you are a survivor, and life is too precious to waste on unnecessary worries and anxieties and fears. People who come and go in your life are no longer seen as abandoning you. You understand it is a natural process along the journey of life, and you wish them well, and you happily move forward with your life on your own path. In a moment, I will count you back to normal conscious awareness. And as you return to the here and now, know too that you are free from your old fear of abandonment, and you look forward to a happier future. Fear-free, anxiety-free, excited for what the future is bringing, excited for the here and now, and excited for the future ahead. So, when you are ready, I'll count to 5, and I want you to come all the way back at the count of 5 and bring back with you all the learning that your subconscious mind has acquired today, and the anticipation of freedom from fear, freedom to live your life to the full, just as you are destined to do so. 1, 2, 3, coming slowly back up, 4, eyelids beginning to flutter, and 5, eyes open, wide awake, mind and body returning to normal, conscious awareness, feeling fully in control, happy, excited, and confident about your life ahead.